laptops up and placed my laptops. And then I got assigned to Mega Base. And if you guys want to come to it, these are the coordinates. So, would I recommend this server for you? No, this was it. There was nothing. It's hacking. Then you started spinning. Right on the top. And if I crash, I would have to wait. Supposedly, after about 5 minutes, and instead of me mining a diamond, I mined a lapis. And then I went all the way back to the top, went to the center of the base, and last night I found out that my school has a Minecraft server, and one of the members invited me to it. And after I did a little bit of research, I found out that there's an entire kingdom on the server, with a ruling king that controls the entire server. And today, my goal is to become the new king. And the only way to do that is to get rid of the current king. So I spawned in the middle of nowhere and realized that no one else was online. So this was the best time to get more gear and become more powerful. I went to a tree and punched it down with my bare knuckles.
Let's head home, I guess. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning. Head to school. Tomorrow is going to be my 5th day here at the high school con. Man, I can't believe it. Shit. Twelve in the fucking morning. Man, I'm cold. Fuck, I'm cold, dude. Let's put on a jacket, for fuck's sake. I'm fucking cold. Oh, it's snowing. Okay. Cool. Let's head to school. It's fucking snowing. Hell yeah.
And then I made a crafting table, sticks, and a wooden axe so I could protect myself in case anybody else logged on. And right after that, I received a message from my friend who had a base nearby spawn that had locations to the kingdom. So I began looking for his base. But first, I decided to get materials. But after about 15 minutes of looking for his base, I began to get desperate because I knew very soon the king of the server and his slaves would log on and kill me if they knew what I was doing. So I had to act fast. So I killed like half of the animal population on the server. But anyways, I decided to go into
a joint for today.
Stone, make a furnace, make a sword, make a pickaxe, collect some iron, walk around the cave for some reason, realize that I was walking around the cave for no reason, get some coal, place the furnace, cook my food, make another furnace, smelt my iron ore, make an iron sword, make a bed, and go to sleep. So right after waking up, I knew that I had to get going, because I knew very soon more and more people would get on the server, and they would be onto me trying to dethrone the king. So I grabbed all my stuff and moved out. I continued searching for my friend's base, but I had no luck whatsoever. But what I did find was this village, and I found a chest with some food in it. Then I found an iron golem and murdered him for his insides. And he also dropped a rose. I also found a map, so I knew if I went back to spawn and loaded in the map, maybe the 104 emeralds. But I also needed to get a book. I found a trap door and I went down it. And it turns out this was his enchanting room. So I opened his chest and found an iron sword with sharpness 1 and diamond boots with protection 2 and feather falling 2. So I took both of those and grabbed the book. And then went back to the villager and bought 4 mending books just in case in the future I needed. And then I went to bed. So then after leaving the house, I noticed a giant tower that almost looked like a watchtower. And then I might have stolen one of his horses and named him Penguin. I went to the giant tower and it looked to have no entrance inside. So I just broke in and broke the glass. So after going inside, there was literally nothing inside here. It was just empty. So I decided to just mine up. It looked like an over 100 block tower with just ladders going straight up. So I went all the way to the top of the tower and noticed a sign that said, "Follow where the sun sets to the kingdom." And he spelled the word where wrong. So I looked up at the sun and went to the direction that it was setting in, which was west. So I hopped down from the watchtower into water and hopped on Penguin and started riding into the sunset. And finally, after almost 2 hours, the person who owned the base finally got on. And he said that the king is getting on the server in 30 minutes. We only had 30 minutes to build a castle and prepare for war.
New
so
kid.
we got straight to work. We must
Give me
prepare for
lunch
the king's
money.
arrival. So we have to make our own kingdom. This kingdom. We didn't even
New kid, I said give me lunch money.
Oh, a dog! A dog! Wait.
Go pick on someone else. I am not the guy to be fucked with. Got it? Go pick on someone else. I'm not the guy to be fucked with. Got it? Okay, I'll leave. Good. Now get the fuck out of here. Fucking bitch ass. Quit for what?
You have a bone? And after like 5 minutes of arguing, I
Yeah,
finally got the
buddy.
bone and I tamed the dog. And he
Quit
also
for
tried to-
what?
And just as I thought everything was going good, my friend decided to bail on me and just leave. Let's go get some iron and let's gear up.
Oh, you have a good one, alright? I'm gonna see you later.
What do you mean you're gonna catch me later?
I'll see you. I'll hit you up.
And just like that, my only ally on the server just left, and the king was gonna get on any minute now. So I immediately went to get some iron and prepare for the fight. I gathered full iron armor, a shield, and a drill. And then the king logged on, and it turns out my friend gave him the coordinates to my base, and the king came with 2 of his allies. And they were gonna kill me. So then we fought to the death. Oh, it's literally been 5 minutes. Wait. Oh God, no! Please! Oh! Just die! Just please! I don't want to lose! Oh my God! No! My dog! No! Stop! He's beating my dog! No! Stop! No! Not my dog! Please! No! My dog! Oh! And after they killed my dog, I knew I had to get revenge. So I ran around to heal up, but they chased me off a mountain, and there was only one thing I could do: Water Clutch 360 MLG Pro. And then I failed, but one of them actually somehow died from the fall, so there was only 2 of them left, the king and one of his warriors. But then the king and his warriors trapped me, and it seemed like the end. I was losing hearts by the second, and I was losing hope of winning this server over. But then somehow I managed to kill the king. Oh my God, let's go! And all that was left was me and his warrior. And instead of killing his warrior, I told them that they now work for the new king, me, and made them bow down. And the next step I had to do was create an army. So as I went back to my castle, I was starting to plot on how to build a new army. But then my friend who abandoned me came back online. What are you doing here? Why do you come after the... What do you mean, hey man, why are you here after the entire war? I just fought...
You actually fought them?
Yes, I actually fought them, and I won. I killed the king and one of his warriors, and I have one of his warriors as a slave.
So you're the king now?
I am the king now of this entire server.
Why would you do that?
What do you mean, why would I do that?
Why would you want to be the king? That's my question.
Because I own all the land.
You know the king has loyalists that are gonna want to come after you and kill you now. right?
So what? What do you mean? Who cares? They're not gonna kill me. I'm the new king.
You just killed the old king, so they will be coming for you.
Subscribe or else.
I wouldn't care. I would take them the fuck out if I was on that Minecraft server. But it's whitelisted. Whitelisted or blacklisted? I don't know. But you know what I mean. I can't join only if he invite me, but I doubt it. I doubt he would invite me. You know what I fucking mean.
So my school made a Minecraft server, and I became king of the entire server. But to become king, I had to do some pretty bad things. I had to kill the old king. But now that I killed the old king, the entire server wants me dead. But there's a lot of students from my school that play on the server, and a lot of them are still loyal to the old king. And my only ally on the server, who is pretending to be on the old kingdom side, was just told that they're planning an attack on me today. But I'm not gonna let that happen. So I'm gonna find their kingdom before they can find me, and I'm gonna attack them first. Today, we start war. So my plan to defeat the other kingdom in the war is to make a TNT cannon. So I'll be able to attack them from afar and not get hurt. Because right now, there's no way I could take on an entire kingdom by myself. And they all kind of hate me for murdering their old king. So the first step I have to do is get a lot of sand, because I have to make a lot of TNT. But luckily for me, my castle happens to be in the middle of a desert. So I began to mine. And as I was mining, my only ally on the server, who was pretending to be on the other kingdom side, joined my Discord call. And I told him the entire plan. Today we're going to be attacking the kingdom before they can attack us.
And how do we plan to do that?
So, this might sound a little crazy, but me and you are going to take on an entire kingdom, armed with guards who have more gear than us and are just better than us at the game. And we're going to kill them all. At first, my friend wasn't really confident, but after I told him the plans of a TNT cannon, he started to have some hope. So basically, my genius plan, we're going to get TNT and make a TNT cannon.
Well, normally I would say there's no way to get into that kingdom. TNT cannon just might work.
Are they onto you being on my side yet?
Well, they're pretty stupid, so no, not just yet.
Did they tell the group chat when they're going to attack?
Set in about 1 hour.
So we only have 1 hour to get TNT, find their base, and kill them all. So we have to get materials right away so we can attack them before they can attack us. My name is Holmes, and I'm so cool. Yo, what are you doing? Why are you mining in my path?
Yeah, no way, bro.
I was trying to rap my name.
What are you doing, bro?
Alright, can you not do that? Why don't you wear armor? That's just not very smart.
I'm a detective.
Yeah, but you don't have armor on. You're gonna die.
Yeah, we're
This is
detectives.
another join.
We're literally gonna go fight a whole kingdom today.
Yeah, and then afterwards I have to investigate, so I don't know.
Investigate what? No one's gonna be left. We're gonna just murder everyone.
I have to investigate who attacked the kingdom.
I like you. You have a nice big brain. That's really smart of you. And after admiring my friend's skin, we went back inside to organize all the sand we collected. And while I was sorting through all the stacks, he found a wandering villager who actually sold gunpowder. And on this server, we have a plugin where you can trade with villagers as many times as you want to. And we checked to see if it worked with wandering villagers, and it did. So we used the emeralds from last episode, and we bought 64 gunpowder. So now we can make 12 TNT. Okay, perfect. So what we have to do next is we have to go and mine for some redstone. Let's have a rap battle. My name is O's, and I'm so cool.
Get out of the mine.
We just wasted 10 minutes, and the other kingdom was about to attack any minute now. So we had to act fast. So I organized my inventory, and we head out to the kingdom. And on our way there, we found a village, so we decided to loot it up. I found some bread, and I found a saddle, and I decided to take it with me. And this saddle is extremely important. This saddle plays a huge role. And then we found the ocean, and right across this ocean was the king's land. So his entire army and all of his supporters were right across this ocean. So we hopped on a boat and sailed sea. Is this it? Is this the right place?
This is it. Should be right over the mountain.
What should we expect?
Lots of guards, big castle, lots of weapons. So right now, homes, our main objective is to get the stuff from the throne.
So if we get this stuff, we're going to be the main power on the server, right?
He who controls the riches controls the power.
If you're wondering what this stuff that Detective Steve is talking about is, basically inside the kingdom, there is a giant room filled with riches, and if we get control of those riches, we will control the entire server. So our main goal is to somehow get our hands on all of those rare items. Let's get some blocks so we can skybridge, and then we can drop the TNT. I'm very nervous. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna die. My name is Holmes, and I get lots of girls. All the girls like me. Because I see nothing still. Where's the castle? Is this gonna be
Almost there. Trust me, almost What's that?
Is this gonna be like a tiny castle? Like, is it? Oh my god, wait. What? Bro, I can't even render the whole castle. This castle was huge, and I even had to turn up my render distance just to see the entire thing. The plan is, we're gonna go right in front of the entrance, which I'm assuming that's where they all are, and then we're gonna drop all the TNT on them, and then we're gonna jump down, water clutch, and then murder them, and then we're gonna steal all the riches. They're all here. Wait, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of them, and one of them has leather enchanted armor. You think right here is a good spot? I think
This should be good.
right here, right? You're gonna get this side, and I'm gonna get this side. 3, 2, 1, go. Place. Are you? Bro!
Oh, shoot!
What the yo?
Yo!
Oh my room. Oh.
To the castle. Get it.
Oh my god! They hit me with a sword! I'm gonna die, dude. I'm gonna die. I'm so low. Help! Oh my god! There's so many! Oh!
You can jump
I'm
up.
dead.
You can jump up. Come on.
I'm dead.
Hurry up, come on.
I'm dead.
Where are you? Come to the throne. There's another portal. We can go into the portal.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, come in.
Okay. Oh no! Dude, I have 1.5 hearts. I'm dead. It's over. Oh my god, no. No, the story can't. One of them has a Frostwalker!
Come in here.
Oh! No! I'm dead. Okay. I slowed him down. Oh god, I slowed him down a little bit. Are you in the castle?
I'm in. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh god, wait. Oh god. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, we blew up the entrance. Oh god, what was here?
In here.
Portal. Oh my god.
Go.
Oh my god, they're all in the portal. No! Dude, this is a terrible spawn. We're done. We're dead. This is so bad. It's literally just lava everywhere. No! I got hit. I'm dead, dude. I'm dead. I have 5 hearts. No!
Use the saddle. Go.
A spider! Yes! Dude, I'm alive. I have 3 hearts. Dude, they're all dying. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna try and get to land. I made it. Yes! There's 1 left. Die. No. He's gonna kill me. Yes! Then it was over. We killed the entire kingdom's warriors, and we were the rightful king of the server. We went back to the nether portal and went back to the overworld, and then Detective Steve showed me where the treasure room was. It was right underneath the throne. There was a button that you clicked, and then we got sent down. And in this treasure room was hundreds and hundreds of blocks of diamonds, emeralds, and gold. So I mined all of them, and then we left the room. And I was the most powerful person on the server. So we went back home. But when I went back home, my castle was destroyed. While we were fighting, someone had came to my castle and destroyed it all. And to that person, I will find you and I will kill you. My school made a Minecraft server, and last week they invited me to it, and a lot has happened since I got on the server. First, I went to war, and I took down the old king and became the new king, but people were still loyal to the old king. So I found the old kingdom, and I attacked it and fought another war, where I defeated all the king's warriors, and finally became the rightful ruler of the kingdom. And I was even able to control all the riches of the server. So now I have access to all the diamonds, all the emeralds, and all the gold of the entire server. But after the big war at the kingdom, everyone ran away. And when I returned back to my castle, I found it destroyed. So now I'm alone with all the riches on the server, and I need to find out who destroyed my castle. Because I will have my revenge. So I began to think of who could have destroyed my kingdom. I knew it had to be somebody on the other kingdom's side, but right now I have no clues whatsoever to go off. So I decided to call my only friend on the server, who's helped me through everything. He is the only person I can trust here. And what he told me kind of surprised me. He told me not to worry about my castle being destroyed, and to just get over what happened. And that's just not something that he would normally he said. He was acting super weird for some reason. But then he said he had a lot of business to take care of and left me alone. But then right after that, I got a DM from somebody from the other kingdom. And he told me if I gave him half of the diamonds I had, then he would give me information about who destroyed my castle. And if I gave him half of the diamonds, he would instantly become one of the most powerful people on the server. But at this point, I had no other options. So I accepted, and he gave me the coordinates to his house. And I started my journey over there. He lived
I
on the
wouldn't.
same island that
Fuck
the kingdom
that.
was built on. But instead it was right on the edge of the ocean. So I found his house, and I headed up the path to his front door. And then I called him. Hello?
I wouldn't.
Yo,
Such a
man,
bitch.
welcome to my cozy crib.
Fuck
Is he
that.
coming around?
Is that a problem to you?
There's no problem, but I'm here for information. Who is the king to you? Are you just a warrior that fights for him?
I am the leather warrior.
Okay. Why do you live in this small shack? Wasn't the kingdom rich?
I don't know if you know this, but you robbed us.
Oh yeah, I robbed you guys. But still, you don't have anything else? You don't have any reserves?
This is all I have left.
Why don't you live in the kingdom? Why don't you guys just rebuild?
Well, the kingdom has been destroyed, you see.
What do you mean destroyed? Why would you destroy your own kingdom?
We didn't blow it up.
Do you know who blew it up?
For that information, it's gonna cost a payment.
Here is 1 block.
I want 63 more, man.
63 more? That's literally half of
Yeah.
that. That's over half.
And
Why would I give you over
you
half? So tell me, what do you know?
information you seek. The who blew up both kingdoms are in the kingdom.
Where are you?
Yes. Somewhere.
Do you mean, why are you being so vague? Where is it? And after asking him multiple times where the information was, he would just keep saying somewhere in the kingdom. So basically, I had no other choice but to go back to the kingdom and to explore there for more clues. So I headed to the kingdom, and when I got there, I saw how badly the castle was blown up. So that meant the person who blew up my castle wasn't a part of their kingdom. So I had no idea who could have blown up my kingdom. Who on this server had a problem with me? Who wasn't on the other kingdom's side? Who could it be? So at this point, the only thing I could do was search the kingdom for some clues. And when I went to the castle, I saw a sign on the throne. So I decided to build up to it and see what it read. And I could not believe what it said. It said, "I am the rightful king." And I couldn't think, who could this one person be who would want me and the kingdom to go to a wrongful war? Why would they want all this destruction? What is there to gain? So I began to check all the houses, but they were just empty. No chests, no nothing. It looks like they were purposely emptied out. But then I went to the docks and I saw the boat. So I decided to get some blocks and to build up to the boat. And when I got to the boat, I searched around and I found a chest. And in this chest, it had diamonds and emeralds. But something crazy happened. Huh? Wait, what was that? This chest opened a secret door. So I kept trying to open and close the chest to hear where it was coming from. And then when I timed it just right, I found out where it was. And it was a 1x1 hole going about 30 blocks down. So I climbed down the ladders. And what I found blew my mind. It was an updated map of the kingdom set on fire and destroyed. And there was a button that said destroy. This looked like a secret little bunker. And when I messed with the armor stand, I found out that it was protection for armor. No one on the server had this powerful of armor. Then I found a chest, and when I opened the chest, I found a book. So I decided to open it, and when I opened it, my heart dropped. The book had every single thing that has happened on the server so far. And everything that I thought was true was a lie. It read as step number 1, befriend him and gain his trust. Step number 2, send him a fake king for him to fight. Step number 3, attack the kingdom and sabotage it. Step number 4, make the kingdom weak by stealing the riches. This is what just happened. And the next step was kill Owens and then become the rightful king. And as I was reading, I heard somebody coming down the ladders. And when I turned around to see who it was, my heart stopped. It was my only friend on the server, Detective Steve. So I turned around, put the book back, and dug a hole in the wall, and then closed it up. But then I realized I took the helmet off the armor stand, so that means he would know someone was here. And after a couple of seconds, I heard Detective Steve hit the button, and then he left the room. And when I went back to the chest, I found out that the book was gone, and when I right-clicked on the lectern, it read as some things are not meant for your eyes, Holmes. I bid you farewell. And that's when it happened. The button he pressed was a self-destruct button for the entire kingdom. And ran to the kingdom, and I got out of the boat and ran to the kingdom, and I saw nothing but destruction. The entire kingdom was destroyed with nothing left standing. But why did my friend do this? He was the only person who I actually trusted, and he just destroyed 2 kingdoms just like it was nothing. He used me to start a war with the other kingdom because he knew that he would be the only one left standing. So I knew the only way to get him back is to go to his base and destroy his base. So I looked around for any extra TNT, and I found a big patch of TNT that wasn't blown up, and I grabbed it and I made a boat with one goal in mind: revenge. So I made it to Detective Steve's base, and I put TNT all over his base. Inside and out, his main tower was filled to the brim with TNT. And just as I was about to detonate it, I saw him come with full enchanted netherite armor. So that means I had no chance of winning a fight with him. And right before I could detonate the TNT, he called me on Discord. Stop moving! If you come any closer, I swear to God I'll blow your house up. Stop! So what are you doing? Why? Bros.
We both know we weren't going to do that. I think it's best if we discuss this. No.
Why would you blow up both kingdoms? What is wrong with you? You use me.
I'm sure you understand why.
What do you mean? We were gonna rule the kingdoms together. We were gonna rule the server.
My good friend. Power is a very attractive force.
What?
And it's not something that can be divvied up and...
Betray me. And why would you betray the other kingdom?
You know you're a king.
I'm sorry for what I said, but you can't... What?
You were just an opportunity presented on a silver courtesy to you. And also...
King in the beginning? Where is the real king? So about 2 weeks ago, I was invited to my school's Minecraft server, and a lot has happened since then. There has been 2 wars, a lot of broken friendships, and today is the most important day. And today is election day on my school's Minecraft server. And if I don't win this election, the entire server is going to be ruined. Basically, the other candidate in the election tricked me into going to war with the king, and now the entire server hates me. So now he is only 1 step away from controlling the whole server. So it's up to me to take him down. But luckily, I already have a plan. So the election is in a couple of hours, and I'm the one that has to build and set up the entire area. What this means, I can also set up a trap for him, so I can publicly embarrass him and kill him in front of everybody in the server. And once the server sees him dead, no one will be afraid of him anymore, and no one will listen to him. So I found this area with walls of dirt all around it, and began to clear out all the grass because this would be a perfect place for the election to take place. So when I set up my trap, there's nowhere that he can run. So I think back over here is where I'm going to set up the stage, and over here is going to be all the seats, because the entire server is going to be here. So then I did a lot of terraforming, and I cleared up the floor and cleared up the walls, and it came out looking pretty good. And all that was left is I had to get a lot of wood. So I went to the nearest forest and chopped a bunch down. But if I'm going to do a big trap, it has to embarrass him somehow. And I have to be able to display it in front of all the crowd, so they can see him and not fear him anymore. So the trap has to be something that launches him up, or a trap coming to him. So I have a couple ideas for traps. One of them is going to be an anvil falling from the sky. We could also use like TNT and just blow him up. But I don't want anybody else in the crowd to get hurt. So maybe I could use something with slime or piss.
Another join.
Shoot him up. We'll have to see the area we have to work with after we build the stage. Also, if you could subscribe, that would be awesome, because these videos take a lot of planning out, and they're just going to keep getting better and better. And after getting a lot of wood, I went back to the area where we cleared out, and I started to make plans on how to build this stage. So we already had a nice base layer to go off of. We're going to start setting up the stage right here. So I'm going to get a bunch of stairs, and we're going to set it up just like this, and then put a little wall right here for the stage, build a nice flat platform. Then I built a wall around the entire stage, so there was no way he could escape. And I built 2 rows of stairs for the people to sit down and watch. So when he's on stage giving his speech, I want somehow an anvil to come shooting at him, and I'm going to make it fall directly on top of him. So when it falls, he's going to die, and all of his items is going to splat everywhere. And then I'm going to give everybody in the crowd all of his items and his riches. But now I needed to get the items to set up the trap, and I knew just the guy that would have it. I did business with this guy in the past. Hello, Trap.
That man's...
What's up? So this guy, Trap, was a super friendly guy who used to live in the kingdom that Detective Steve destroyed. And we did a big trade where I gave him 64 diamond blocks. So Trap was super trustworthy and just a good guy in general. Here for the package, the redstone.
Yeah, what is this for, dude? I need to know. before I give you those.
So you know how the election's tonight, right?
Yeah, the election is tonight. Yeah, I know.
You're gonna be attending, correct?
Yeah.
You know how it's gonna be me and Detective Steve versing each other?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kill Detective Steve in front of everybody here.
With my items?
Yeah, yes, with your items, and I'm gonna do it today.
You're gonna make the election here? This place is ugly.
No, it's what, dude. He's gonna be here giving his speech. I'm gonna hit a button, and while he's giving his speech, animals are gonna come from the sky and splat him. I'm gonna take his stuff and just give it to everybody. How does that sound? And then I will be the rightful ruler of the server. How do you like that?
Can I keep his head?
Oh wow, you really want to kill him?
Yeah, dude, man. I want his head, man.
But something seemed fishy by the way he was talking. But he gave me all the materials. He gave me repeaters, redstone torches, slime blocks, normal piston, sticky piston, and a bunch of redstone dust. Alright, Trap, I'll see you tonight at the election, okay? You better be here. So I'm 200 blocks in the air, and I have to make an anvil cannon. And I've built one of these before, so it should be pretty easy. But it's going to be a lot of trial and error. So the way I remember doing it is you have to put like a little chain of torches right here, and then on top of the torch chain you're gonna put a piston. No, this is wrong. So this piston needs a block, so I lied. I had no idea what I was doing, and I spent like 15 minutes just placing blocks until it somehow worked. Supposed to move back and no! But what's supposed to happen is and yes. Just wait. It worked. Okay, so this is when it's off. So the anvil's gonna be on top of this, so when it falls, this needs to go back and forward. So the slime box shoots it all the way down there. So boop, fall. Wait! That's right. That's right. Okay, wait, we're gonna test it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up here and we're gonna place the anvil right here. So what should happen is this should pull back, then this should pull back, and while the anvil's falling, the slime should shoot it all the way down right there. Okay, test number 1. Oh my god, it's so close. Wait, I gotta like